Hi, this is John with the Dermanuel Insurance Group, and I want to welcome you to your East Central Online Employee Benefits Portal. So let's get started by clicking Start Enrollment. This brings us to our overview step, which gives you good information on open enrollment. Also, we have the video you're watching right now, and before we go any further, I want to show you how to enlarge this video. Instead of clicking the regular enlarge icon here, which has been disabled, click on the YouTube icon here. This will take you to the YouTube page where you can watch an enlarged version of the video. When you're finished reviewing the video and information, click Next. Here we have your profile information. Most of these data fields will already be completed for existing employees, but there will be some fields you need to complete. If you do click Next without completing those fields, you'll get a warning message and just the highlighted fields that you'll need to complete. Once you've finished entering the information on all the required fields, click Next. This brings us to our dependent information. Employees that currently have dependents enrolled in one of their plans should have those dependents showing here. If you don't see one of your dependents or you'd like to add a dependent in Simple, click Add Dependent. Complete the required fields and click Add Dependent. When you're finished with your dependents, click Next. This brings us to our last step before we make our benefit selections. We need to review our ERISA consent form and electronic distribution of materials document. Simply click on the document, you can review that document, and then when finished, sign off by typing your name here. When done, click Sign Document, and then click Next. And this brings us to our benefit selection steps, starting with medical, which we'll spend some time on. Each of your benefit steps has great information on your medical benefits options. For example, with medical, we've got a Medical 101 video you can watch. It's a great 2-minute video that gives you a great overview on medical benefits. We also have your enrollment instructions here. And if you scroll down further, you have your current election here. This will show you what you are elected in currently for medical. Scrolling down, we also have each one of your benefits options listed for medical. And underneath each of these options, we have informational. For instance, here, your Kaiser Silver plan. We can visit the Kaiser website and instantly view information. We also have benefit summaries, SBCs, and provider searches for each one of your different benefits offerings. Also, if you click the Show Comparisons button, you can see a benefits comparison of each one of your different benefits offerings. Making benefits elections is easy. To waive medical benefits, simply make sure yourself and each of your dependents are set to waived and click Next. To enroll, simply check Enrolled for yourself and each dependent you'd like covered under your plan. If we scroll down here, our per pay period deductions are going to change based on who we have enrolled under our plan. For instance, if I change my child from enrolled to waived, the cost per pay period are going to change. Same with my spouse. So it's very easy to see what you'll pay per deduction period based on who's enrolled under your plan. Once I've set my enrollment statuses, it's time to select my plan. You can see here that currently I've elected the Sutter Health Silver HMO plan, but I want to change this year to the Kaiser Silver 70 HMO plan. I simply click on the green check mark next to that plan and then click Next. As you can see here, it's confirmed my medical that I have myself, my spouse, and my child enrolled, and my per pay period cost here. There also is a total cost ticker that will add up all of your benefits costs simultaneously. Dental and vision are the same process. To show you what waived looks like, I'm going to make sure myself and my dependents are set to waive, and then I'm going to waive dental. However, I am going to enroll myself and my dependents in vision. You can see that my costs will change based on who's enrolled in my plan. Once I've set my enrolled statuses and make sure my vision green box is checked, I can click Next. Here you have your employer paid life benefit. This is 100% paid for by your employer. Gives your coverage volume. You also have a summary available to you. Once you've confirmed everything, click Next. Last step is our voluntary life and AD&D. Above you'll see rules for guaranteed issue amounts and EOI requirements. For existing employees who are not previously enrolled in voluntary life, you will be required to complete an EOI form before your life elections take effect. For example, I had waived voluntary life in the past but would like to enroll. I can click myself as enrolled and then choose my coverage volume. I'm going to choose up to the guaranteed issue amount of $100,000. I'm also going to enroll my spouse for $30,000 and my child. My children do not require an EOI. Before I click next to confirm my enrollment, I will need to print out an evidence of insurability form here. This EOI or evidence of insurability form will need to be printed out, filled out with a wet signature, and then physically turned into HR. When finished, I can click next. We're almost ready to sign forms, but before we do that, we need to specify our beneficiary distribution percentages. The beneficiaries will always default to your dependents, but if you don't have any dependents listed in the system or would like to add a beneficiary, it's easy. Click Add Beneficiary. There are only a couple required fields for beneficiary, although you can fill out as much information as you like. Once you're finished adding your beneficiary, click Add Beneficiary. Your primary beneficiary is required, secondary is optional, and each percentage must equal 100%. Here I have my spouse as the primary, and then I'm going to add my other dependent as my secondary. Same with my voluntary life here. Once I'm finished with my beneficiaries, click Next. And we are on to signing our forms. All the forms are pre-populated with all your information. There's no need to edit or fill in anything. You can simply review all your forms. I'll go through this quickly. And then mouse signature at the bottom. The mouse signature is a little clunky sometimes, so if you do mess up, just click Clear. It doesn't have to be a perfect signature, just something resembling your signature. Once you're finished, click Continue. Last is our enrollment summary, where you can see all of your elected benefits broken down by per pay period cost for each, and then your total per pay period cost below. You can print out your summary. It will be available to you 24/7 from your benefits portal. Once you've reviewed the summary, click Next. And we're finished. You can leave feedback. We do encourage you to leave feedback, but it is optional. If you don't leave feedback, you can just click Finish, and we're done. I hope this benefits video has been helpful.